Dog, if y'all ain't heard about Anchor, that's how I'm doing this podcast right now. Let me explain it. First of all, it's free. There's creation tools that help you, like, with the music and transitions and all of that. They'll distribute your podcast for you on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all stuff like that. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. And it's like everything you need to make a podcast in one place. It's like everything is there. Just go download. Welcome back to Closet Talk with J Kitty. Okay, so boom, y'all. I'm done with all my crybaby stuff. I'm out of that phase. I was going through it for like 2 weeks mentally, but I feel like I'm over that or whatever. And so I'm back to myself. And a few changes I'm making on my channel. One, basically, I'm bringing my girlfriend in as sort of a co-host. She won't be on all of the episodes, but I'm going to bring her in more often. I'm going to say not necessarily in the interactive ones, but in the ones where it's just me, myself. I'm going to bring her in so it's more like radio-ish, like not y'all just listen to an audiobook type shit, because that's boring as fuck. I understand that. 2, I want to make it to where the episodes are shorter so that I can be more, I could tackle more topics more in depth, or a topic more in depth in one episode, and then I can do more topics and more episodes. So I have more content, shorter content, more to the point content, so it's not a whole bunch of runaround bullshit. Boom. 3, it's my favorite one. I'm going to be bringing my baby on as a co-host. She won't be on all the episodes, but she's going to be on the ones that's not interactive, where it's just me, so that it's more like a radio station talk than audio book type shit, because nobody wants to just listen to nobody talk all day. I mean, I don't anyways, so that's just a change that after listening to some of my episodes that I want to make. So, boom, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be talking about, baby.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about self versus sexuality. All right. Boom. We all know, we all have battles within ourselves. Like, I feel like anybody who a part of the community, they didn't had a battle with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's mental, it's always mental. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's always mental. Like, it's always like, okay. So first is like, sexuality can change. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's a spectrum. Honestly, when I first came out, I mean, I told my mama I was gay or whatever, but I feel like everybody come out bi first. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just feel like everybody come out bi first.
Yeah, to be like, not as a safeguard, but as like, you're not sure.
Yeah. Like,
you feel like,
you like the same sex, but you don't know if you don't like the opposite sex. So it's like, boom, I'm bi. Like, I understand that I do like the same sex type shit,
but I'm supposed to like men.
Right.
Supposed to.
Quote unquote. So I still got that in my head attraction to these people.
Right.
Also, I feel like on that same subject, it's like experiences build preferences.
Definitely.
So like, you can come out like, boom, okay, I came out bi. Now I'm gay as fuck. I don't like niggas. Like, I've dated guys, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, none of them were it. I felt like it was always friends. Like, that's my nigga. That's like a brother. Like, let's kick it. Let's go get on other girls together type shit. Like, it was never like, I want to be with this person for the rest of my life. I feel something. Like, none of them.
It's like, nah, that's my dog. That's it.
Period. Like, dap me up type shit. It was never no ever. So and that's just like based off experience. And I'm not gonna say I dated one dude and was like, nah, this ain't it. Like, I dated a lot. I was like a hoe when I was straight, just to see if I like niggas. Like, nah, you ain't it, next. You ain't it, next. You ain't it, next. And it was never sexual, because me myself, I don't even feel like once I'm in a relationship and it's settled, like, we finna do this, then I'm sexual as fuck. But before that, like, I'm not no just about sex as person. Like, I'm probably not even going to, like, 9 times out of 10, not gonna touch you if we're not dating. So, like, it has nothing to do with sexual, like, you ain't never tried dick. Okay, well, I don't need to try it to know that I don't like men. Like, I could like, I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying for niggas or people who be like, have you had dick? Like, I can go try dick right now. That still don't mean I'm gonna like niggas. Like, your part, it's like y'all,
they don't have nothing to do.
It's like y'all minimizing y'allself to y'all penis. And it's like, I can go buy one of them. I got a couple in a drawer type shit. Like, period. And then, like, sexuality can change. Like, just think about all them girls in high school who came out gay or whatever, and they was like, oh, I'm strictly clitly. Every girl all my life, every girl I know that said that shit in high school right now got a baby. How you strictly clitly with a baby and a baby daddy? Let me add that part, and a baby daddy.
She slipped and fell.
Like, what? Like, no. And I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like, sexuality changes. Like, she may have felt like she was a lesbian then, and now she bisexual, or now she's straight. She could have got with a fucking badass girl. That experience changed her and made her preference now men or whatever she got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Also, another one is aside from sexuality being a spectrum, it's like, it's okay not to know. Like, not to know.
You don't have to say, like, I'm this or I'm that. It's just okay to,
Right. I just feel like everybody want to label stuff so much. Like, I'm gay, I'm bi, I'm this. Like, just say, like, I actually like them women. People who be not even if people be like, I like what I like.
Right.
Like, people like, that's annoying as fuck. Like, just say you bisexual. No, they like what they like.
Because you like who you like. Like, you're not looking for a certain person. It's just like, if I see you and we vibe, then that's what it is. Like, I'm not worried about nothing gender and, sexual related. Like, it's just...
Also, as far as not knowing, that's like a battle of sexuality versus spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Definitely. When I first came out, it was like, dang, I know Adam and Eve.
Not I'm Adam and Steve. Like, that's what you always told.
Yeah. Like, I know them people. Like, I know men and women type shit. Like, I know this, but I'm having these feelings, these urges. So it's like, that was a battle with myself. Like, damn, why? Why am I liking women when I'm not supposed to like women? Like, this is not supposed to be how this is. Like,
definitely. I remember when I first, I kind of, I was, playing around, my brother was, asked my auntie, she's super religious. Every time we go by her house, we watching Adam and Eve, David and Goliath Bible stories.
Hell no, boy. Hell no.
And it was what if Nietzsche said she liked girls? And she was like, well, Nietzsche know what the Bible say. And it was just damn.
Oof,
and for a long time, I really did try to, make myself not like girls. I tried to pray that shit away. Nobody ever tried to pray it off of me. That's the thing.
Same.
My mama ain't, had me on my knees trying to pray it off. I was trying to pray it out of myself. This ain't what I want.
Right, this ain't me. I know this not right. I don't want to go to hell. I know this ain't right. This ain't right. Why am I feeling like this type shit? And Definitely. It's and then it's sexuality versus normality. It's this ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? You always told, or growing up, I think it's more when you young, it's so much harder to come out when you young. One, because you actually care about what people say. Whether a child say that shit or not, they give a fuck about what people think about them. Period. Definitely. Opinions matter of them. Your feelings gonna get hurt. You gonna cry. That shit happens. So, being called weird or that's not right or that's nasty. How am I nasty? Because I love somebody.
Right. I knew in middle school, I knew I liked girls. But I told some people, and then when other people started finding out, and it was oh, you like that? And that's when it was no, I'm not. Right. No, I'm not. I tried to kind of back away from it But then when I got to high school, I was just like, you know what? Honestly, fuck that shit, because I'm going to do, what make me happy.
Hell yeah. I feel like we shouldn't let the standards box us in. Like, the community box us in. Like, as far as studs, what they can and can't do, what gay men can and can't do, what straight men can and can't do, like right. What transgender people are and aren't allowed to do if they haven't had the full transition. Like, yeah, like the blunt. It's like that in itself can fuck up a person's, like, how they see themselves.
Definitely.
Like, especially if it's our community, like, y'all just like
this
me.
This is where you supposed to be safe.
Like, exactly. Like, bro, we just alike. How the fuck are you talking about me too? Like, dang. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to y'all to feel safe because we on the same, I'm thinking we on the same page. Right. We seeing eye to eye. And then boom. You talking your shit too.
Oh, nah, you do that? Like.
Right, like, what do you mean? Like, y'all
like,
don't.
We First don't, of all, y'all don't do that, right? Like, y'all don't do that? Like, yikes.
Like, I just feel like,
I thought we was open and free around here.
Right. I feel like people, and it's most because they go back to sexuality and normality. Like, they going off of heterosexual. They got
heteronormative standards. Hell so they feel like we should have lesbian standards and bisexual standards. And like, it's just like, it don't have to be that. Like,
can't take strap because why? Because y'all feel that they supposed to be the men in a relationship. There's no man in a lesbian relationship. So if I want some penetration, I'm gonna get some penetration. That's that. Whether it's with fingers, a fucking whatever the fuck. Not you know what I'm saying? No, not whatever the fuck. Not whatever the fuck. Not anything the fuck, but whatever the fuck I want. Right. Going inside there. Gonna go inside there. And
period.
And I don't care what nobody is saying about it. Like, and this
one, it ain't going on in your bedroom. Like, that's what people need to mind.
Honestly,
their own bedroom.
A lot of people in a community be like, if straight people just mind their business, like, what does this have to do? But it's like, y'all practice what y'all preach. Honestly. What is a stud taking strap, or a stud dating another stud, or fuck a gay boy who, shit, I don't know. But what does that got to do with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know about it because it don't have nothing to do with me.
Right.
Like, it has nothing to do with me at all. Sexuality is also more than sex. Like,
definitely.
Again, when men like when cis men, yeah, like that.
Oh, how you know you a lesbian? You ain't never had sex with a man. Like, okay, how you know you straight? You ain't never had sex with a man. Like,
right? Like,
you might like dick, but what does that have to do with anything? Like, it's not about an attraction to a body part or sex.
Right?
Like, it's so much.
Because if that was the thing, there will be no such thing as asexual people.
Right.
Those people who literally do not have sex, period, like, at all. So, how could you be like, how you know you gay and you ain't never had sex with I ain't had sex with a girl either, and I know that I fucking like women.
Right.
Like, that's stupid. And it's like you're minimizing yourself to what you can do for a woman.
Exactly. Like, that's all it takes for me to like you? Because if that's it.
Next. I don't want it. I feel like a lot of shit. This blunt is really hitting me now.
I see.
This one I get into. That's when I get into my philosophy. I'm finna start philosophizing.
Girl.
Bitch. But no cap. Like, I feel like it starts within a community. Like, we gotta love each other out loud. Like, love each other more. Like,
definitely.
To make us feel comfortable. Then it's like, we don't give a fuck what straight people saying. Like, okay, you're saying that, but I'm so loved. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we gotta definitely, like, gotta stop bashing stud on stud couples. Gotta,
baby
like
studs.
That's what I was finna say. Or stop bashing, like, studs who want to carry their own baby. Like, I see that even other people within the LGBT community.
Yeah.
And that blows my mind because it's like,
bitch. Like, why would you slap the fuck out somebody? Like, what?
Like,
wait.
She's a woman. She has
right. Now, as a femme, you'll be mad as fuck if she want like 12 kids and she want you to have all them motherfucking kids. You gonna want her to pop? You gonna shit? What are you talking about? Like, no. I just feel like people. Let me bring up the younger generation because I really want to touch on young kids. Like, I want them to be okay. Like, really, what honestly sparked me wanting to make this podcast is when Zaire, little brother, when Zaya,
right,
like,
right.
I fucking love Gabrielle. First of all, that's my future wife. I love Dwayne Wade, but me, I'm finna August Alsina his ass and entangle the fuck out of Gabrielle if she let me. But since that's not happening, I just want, like, his story just broke my heart. Like, the way everybody started turning on Dwayne Wade, like, he was a fucking legend, like, loved. I still fucking love Dwayne Wade, period. Like, I love
him a lot. I respect him a lot more.
So much more.
Like,
so much more.
Seeing him, like, face all of that for his child.
And look at that confidence. Like, that child's so confident.
And
he
that
don't
child
give a damn
at all.
And everybody eyes on him. He don't give a damn.
And that's because going to grow up like that because of having that support system. And that's so great. Like, I want that for all
young kids. Like,
honestly,
people be like, as far as young studs, this is the one I see the most. Like, people be like, she got on girl pants, like she trying to be a stud so bad, baby stud, this baby stud. Let's be honest. My mama, dead ass, my mama told me out her mouth, if you want to dress like a boy, you got to buy your own clothes. I was like 13. From then on, I've been working since then, so I can buy my own shit. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So y'all gotta think about that type of shit. They parents probably said that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, she trying to make herself comfortable.
Yeah, she trying. Like, she can't get no job. She fucking 10 years old. Of course she got on a bedazzled ass belt with these rhinestones on the back of her pocket and she's sagging. So, let her express herself. Period. Go, sis. Shit. Let her express herself. I feel like, I don't know, sexuality itself is really big, and I don't think people take that into account before they judge.
And honestly, a lot of it, it definitely has to do with your support system and who you have around you. Because, like, you know, when I came out, when I was younger, my mama wasn't with that shit at all at first. But then, you know, like, as I got older, it's just like, you know, she was just like, you my daughter, and I love you, and, like, who you are, that's who you are. And so, like, I'm a lot more confident in it and in myself
right
now, because it's like, you know, like, I had to fight that battle within myself, and then I had to, you know, worry about if I was letting my mama down or whatever.
Ooh, that's the one right there. When you letting your parents down and your parents the only people you really give a fuck about their opinion. Like, mama,
you couldn't ask me to care about what nobody think about me, but when it comes to my mama,
I swear, like, mama, please tell me I'm doing good. I'm doing good, mama.
Like,
I'm fucking 23 years old. Like, I'm doing good, mama.
Congratulations, like, you doing your shit. But if my mama ain't say that, I ain't doing a damn thing.
Right. Like, I need to hear it from my mama. Like, swear to God. All right, hold on. Let me call my mama real fast, because you probably lying. Like, and your parents always gonna tell you, like, the raw truth.
Right.
So it's like,
oh,
it hurts sometimes. It hurts.
Honestly, like, and I'm thankful for it when I got older. Like, whenever I had, like, a situation or something, I went to my mama. Like, that was, but I went to her as a last resort. Like, right. That's that, like, okay. I remember, I've been letting my friends be yes. I remember
my mama first like started accepting it. It was my junior year, and she had just randomly called me in her room, and I went in there, and she was like, I understand that this is who you are and this is who you're gonna be. She was like, I don't condone it and I don't agree with your choice. She was like, but you're my daughter and I love you and I'm gonna love whoever you love as long as they love you. And from that point on, it's like, I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about, dog. Like, you can call me a dyke, you can call me a you can call me whatever you want to call me, bro. I don't care because my mama love me and she know I'm gay, so I don't care. Right. Like, man, I don't give a fuck because my mama know. Like, you can't tell my mama. Like, that's all I care about.
It give you confidence.
Hell yeah. So once, like, and ever since then, it's like nobody can tell me anything about my sexuality. Like, I'm so comfortable in my sexuality. Like, I can sit down. Like, I have conversations with cis men all the time about stuff they don't know how to, like, question about it without sounding ignorant on social media, or they don't want to sound like they trying to be funny, but they genuinely be wanting to know shit. I love having them conversations. Like, hell yeah.
Right.
I don't get offended. Like, you want to understand. Like, you don't want to be ignorant.
You're trying to educate yourself.
Exactly.
I'll never be mad for you trying to educate yourself.
Exactly. Now, them motherfuckers that just be assuming and making up shit, like, bro, I'll really slap the fuck out you. Let's be honest. Like, let's be completely honest. Like, I'm gay, but my hands still like men. Like, they'll still touch a nigga. Like, period. Like, fuck is you talking about? But, all right, we're going to wrap this up because, like I said, I want to make them shorter. Y'all, I'm going to drop a link with messages so you guys can send message links in our next episode this Saturday. We're going to make it interactive with you guys and how y'all feel like self versus sexuality, how it ties in. So make sure y'all drop a link so we can make this episode Saturday a good ass episode. And that's just on that. All right, I love y'all. Tune in Saturday. Thank you for watching or listening. I be saying watching like this YouTube. Thank y'all for listening, and tune in Saturday with Closet Talk with J Kitty.
Bye.